What's up, everybody? Just got done with a heavy session, and man, some tricks are just tougher than others. And that also goes for the cranes too. There's a couple little hacks and tricks that I've been able to learn on Toreba and actually use to win some prizes. One of the absolute crucial skills to learn the proper ranges and placement of a legitimate UFO catcher stab. You learn this and you're pretty well equipped to take down most of Toreba's setups. So let's take a look at a prize win where I use this awesome technique right now. Thank you for watching.
Okay, here we go with the second time I'm recording this. If I seem like I'm not as enthused, it's because I've done this already. When I went to go edit the audio for this, it was completely gone or corrupted or I don't even know. Didn't work, and I'm on my second try here. So let's try to get through this again. Got the good old sticky bars with the D-clip, and the hanging prize this time is Kirby. So what I'm going to want to do is get Kirby as far right in the playfield as I can. I'm going to go left claw, left shovel, try to get a good grab on Kirby, and throw him as far as I can to the right side, where the distance of the bars are going to be the biggest. And there it is. Pretty good jump. I'd say at least a couple of inches. Check that out. Left claw grabbed that D-clip, and then dropped it a couple of inches towards the right. You can tell right here that there is a significant movement towards that right side. Look at that. Before and after, I'd say about 2 inches to the right. So that's pretty good. Setting it up for the next try and setting it up for the stab. Now, this stab needs to be done perfectly. If you go too far to the right, you're going to pick up the prize with the right arm and probably rake it to the left-hand side where the bars are closer together and the D-clip is a lot less likely to slip through the bars. So, I'm going to go right claw. And if anything, I want to miss towards the left side, so I'm going to short it towards that side rather than go on the right side of the clip. Here we go. That looks good as far as going right goes. We'll see about the drop. And it hit it. Oh my goodness. That was a very good first play on the stab, and look at that. Actually made contact with the acrylic, but it just was not enough to push it through those bars. What you need to do is hit in the sweet spot. That sweet spot that's right in between the shovel and the acrylic of the catcher arm, that's where you got to get the shovel to make contact with the D-clip. So I'm going to aim a little bit further right than I did, maybe only holding the right button a fraction of a second more than I was the try before. Being that precise with these catchers and the fact that you have to deal with the lag sometimes can be pretty difficult. But I gotta give it a whirl, gotta give it a try, at least to the point where I'll be able to tell whether a stab will work. Let's see about the drop. And a perfect hit. Look at that. Right in the sweet spot, guys. That is where it needed to be and nowhere else. We saw from the last play, it hit the acrylic. It wasn't enough to push it. But that little ledge, that little step, that little section in between the shovel and the acrylic is exactly where you want to aim for this D-clip stab. And that's exactly what it took and nothing less. The try before it made contact, but it wasn't the right spot. Here we're going to be able to see the movement of the catcher from one play to the other. Yeah, 2 plays ago, it was here, and then the winning play was honestly only a couple of inches to the right from the point that the catcher dropped the try before. So good. I love this setup because it's a true test of skill, and it's very possible that if you know what you're doing, you can get a prize for minimal tries. Let's hope I don't have to record this one again.
The stab technique prevails again. It's not always the easiest to learn or to utilize, but once you learn it, it'll serve you well in any arcade that you go to. I want to give a big shout out to the supporter who got the My Hero Academia figure from my eBay store. You guys are just amazing. Keeping this thing rolling, I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. If you'd like to help support the channel and buy some of these prizes, check in the description for the link to the eBay. If you enjoyed this one, give it a like and a comment. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful day and be well. Peace.